Hello and welcome to A Harmony Nail Spa Live. My name is Paula Sadler, owner, inspirational author, speaker, and singer, and holistic healer of A Harmony Nail Spa. And Happy New Year. I'm coming to you today live from my little sanctuary. As you can see, I still have my tree up, so I'm enjoying a little bit more of that. And why not? I have some very exciting news to share with you, and I'm going to be coming to you live more and more, not only from here, from my little sanctuary, but also from my sanctuary at Harmony in Las Vegas, Nevada. And recently, in the past few months, there's been some significant changes, and we're going to be doing some reorganization and making some changes, expanding out into this expansive world, expansive universe, and sharing harmony with a greater and greater audience. And I'm so excited about that. So we're looking into some franchise opportunities, creating a new franchise contract. My desire and hope and dream, and I set it out there into the universe, is to see Harmony in Henderson, in Summerlin, in a few locations here in Las Vegas, then maybe into Arizona, Utah, California, and nationally even. We truly have to conceive, believe, and achieve. So, thank you for joining, and I hope that you enjoy this. Today, I'm going to be sharing a very special process that I do. I do readings here in Las Vegas at my beauty salon and spa. I also am available for video or for phone readings. And I just finished 2 episodes of Elevate You. If you have not seen that or heard that or experienced it, it is not only available on video, but as well as audio throughout streaming devices. I'm very excited to have released this podcast series this past year, and it is called Elevate You, LOV number 8 and you. And also that's elevateyou.com. It is the name of my new foundation, which I'm working on to developing a new 501c3 nonprofit for various community works that I've been engaged with and doing for many years, and just now seeking out the nonprofit status to help that to grow. And so I'm so excited that you're joining me today. And so here we go. So because of some recent challenges and things that have come up, I think it's very important to share with you, our valued clients and friends and viewers, that we must have faith in all times, and in times when there's great stress. For me, I have to remember to go back to what I know and what is working for me, and that is a spiritual way. When I opened my beauty salon and came up with the concept many years ago, I've been 20 years at my location at Commercial Center here in Las Vegas. This will be the 20th year, but I'm entering into my 22nd year as a salon and spa owner in the full-time in the beauty world. 22 is a very powerful number in numerology. It is the number of higher awareness and spiritual learning, and I'm certainly going through that this past year. And so, so many years have passed, and when I intuited the salon and was thinking about the name, Harmony was one of them, and it ended up becoming a little longer. A Harmony Nail Spa is our official legal name. And on our card, if you look on our card and our logo, it was originally a spiritual nail experience, nails with a conscience. And so It still holds true today. A spiritual spa experience, a spa with a conscience, a spiritual salon experience, a salon with a conscience. And what does that mean? That means going within. That means it's not beauty is only skin deep. We're not just on the surface. We're actually invigorating and enlivening spirits to raise someone's spirit up, to not only look good. Of course, we want that to feel that way, be pampered and taken care of, but to feel it from deep within, from the spiritual place. So, without further ado, let's get to a reading, because for me, I need to get back to my roots and what I do best. And what I do best is intuition, guidance, spiritual guidance, and using the gifts that I have that are unique to me, which many other people may share very similar gifts and talents, but to use my gifts to help myself and others. And right now, Harmony could use some guidance. And although I've been doing a lot of prayer and a lot of meditation, now it's time to go a little bit deeper. So I'm really interested in the guidance that's coming about Harmony, and I have some directions in which I've been moving in. And it's not important that others believe or accept in what I do for me, but for you out there watching, the spiritual seeker who wants more answers, more guidance, a deeper connection with yourself and others, that you're truly desiring to reveal your purpose and your destiny, and that you want to be living on purpose. I want you to know that is within your grasp. And the process I'll share with you, it's something that you can do for yourself. It's also something I can help you with. And my practice for intuition and guidance goes back many years. I have over 30 years experience, I believe going on 34, 35 years of experience with metaphysics, New Age awareness, spirituality. And if we take all those words away, because they don't really mean much, what we get left with is, how about just knowing your purpose, knowing your what is your destiny, and revealing that and living on purpose, with purpose. So that's what I'm here to share with you today. I've got a couple of decks of cards ready to do this amazing reading for you. I invite you to check out the podcast my podcast that I was telling you about, Elevate You. And there's going to be some new episodes with a personal reading that I did for myself for the year. And I did one for our entire planet, because why not? And I hope that you enjoy what I'm bringing you. Okay, so let's see what is going on with Harmony. What kind of guidance could we have for that? So I want to invite you into the experience and to get your help and your energy and your love. So as I'm shuffling the cards, I want you to think of the question, and let's do this together. Let's do this together, my friend. And you can use the prayer that I use, and the affirmative statements that I use, and when I'm doing card readings and I seek out, it's pretty much the same every single time. And so we just say, Dear Father, Mother, God, and angels, what is your guidance for Harmony today? What is it that we need to know? Now you can ask that of yourself, or for another, or for the world even. And don't ever doubt your ability to receive guidance and inspiration, because that guidance is coming through here, it's coming through here, it's coming through the heart, through the entire physical body as a vessel to be receiving, and into your very spirit and your soul, into the consciousness, not only where the mind is, but the connection between the body, mind, and spirit. That is all connected, and that we've got these like tentacles or energy that you can't really see reaching out, almost like tree limbs that are reaching out to receive and process all these different subtle energies that are out there in our world. And we all need guidance right now. We all need to get in touch with that spirit within to help us to live the best possible lives, to be fulfilling our greatest purpose and destiny individually, collectively, as a planet, as an entire universal community, and beyond. So go ahead and think about that. Let's see, and we see that guidance coming as perfect light, love, and wisdom. Okay. And we're going to cut the deck together. Okay. Beautiful. Oh. Okay. Wow. Good ones already. Okay, that was the Universal Cards by Juliet Jeffrey Hubbs and Nora Monaco. I have a great story about how I found those cards all the way in a store in Morgan Hill, California called Extraordinary many, many years ago, and how I found them again in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I have the story on the Harmony website about that. Okay, so now we're going into the next deck, and this is the Angelic Messenger cards. So think about that, and let's go ahead and get the next guidance. All right. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. There's going to be several decks that we're going to use because we want a really good reading for this year. Okay. We're going to pull the card together. Wow. I just pulled out of like 100 cards here the card number 27 with the angel Micah on Divine Plan. And did you know that was the very card that I pulled for the world reading in an episode I just recorded before this for the Elevate You podcast. Nothing happens by accident, that's for sure. Okay. And what are the odds, you would say, of that? Oh, 1 in 100, Paula. Well, still pretty miraculous, in my opinion. Okay, next, let's find out what Harmony's totem is. Okay. And you'll help me pick that now? Oh, how beautiful. The deer. Okay. I'm going to say more about that in just a moment. Okay, we're almost to the end, and then we can start the reading. The next one we have, so that was, just for the audience out there, our first deck was the Universal Cards by Juliet Jeffrey Hubbs, and this is available in my gift shop and online. The next card we pulled was the Angelic Messenger cards. Now, some of these may be out of print. I've had for a very long time. I do use several decks. And the Angelic Messenger cards are by Meredith Young Sowers. I've had this particular book at least since I was 19 years old, but introduced, I think, about 14 years old, so 34 going on 35 years ago. Seems like a lifetime. And then we did our next one was the Animal Spirit. Animal Spirit Totem cards, and these are knowledge cards, and these are just beautiful. That's the box. Many of these you may not be able to find anymore. And then finally, our next one that I pulled from was the Angel Blessing cards by Kimberly Maroney. Okay. And let's see here. Now we're going on to the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So sad she denounced all of her former work, but we don't have to. We can still enjoy it, because I think it's as valid now as it was then. Even if she's not using them, she's found another pathway to her own awakening. That's important for her, and I respect that. But it doesn't mean that everything that she did is not valid. And people have changes, they make changes, and she has her own path to follow. Okay, so I want you to, let's see what's coming next now for Harmony this year through that's and let's do this together. Okay. Oh, I like that one. Very nice. And let me see if that is all of the ones I'm doing right now. Actually, we did need two more. Actually, I missed two. Oh, okay. And finally, there we go. Good stuff. Okay. All right. I think that is all of the decks. So, as I told you, well, one, nothing happens by accident. Everything happens for a purpose and a reason. And I certainly do believe in synchronicity, being in the right place at the right time and knowing it. And if you are a spiritually aware person like me, working on further and deeper and more spiritual awakening as part of your life purpose and destiny and reason for being, and it is what makes you delight, then sometimes receiving the guidance and getting the answers is not always easy to do. But as I told you, there have been some challenges that have come up with my beauty salon and spa. You may have received some emails about that, some changes that are happening. And of course, the first card that comes up in my reading is adversity. Oh, yeah. But not to worry, because it just simply is an indicator of what has been happening. And so, there we go. There we have it. There's the adversity. And the next card that comes up is surrender. But it was showing like this. Whenever a card's upside down, it just means there's an additional challenge to that. So my challenge, or Harmony's challenge, is in recognizing this adversity, which I have, and it is a great challenge to go through. And so I'm bringing all of my spiritual power, all of what I know, all of my intuition into focus, into laser focus, into the solutions, into moving beyond and using the power of my own spirituality, my own faith to move beyond. And what's being called for is to surrender, but there is a big challenge, and you better believe there is a challenge to surrender. Surrender does not mean capitulation, though. What is my surrender to? It shows here the surrender is to the signals that are coming, to be paying attention to those. And surrender can happen on a very deep level. This is part of a spiritual surrender. And so, yes, I recognize the adversity and the challenge, but how do we move through that? By surrendering to our higher power, to God, to whatever you call that, and paying attention to the signals. And this year, Harmony's totem is going to be the deer. And what do we know about the deer? This is symbolizing instinctual energy, independence, and regeneration. That sounds good to me. That's beautiful. So instinctual, also intuitive. Kind of instinctual is like sensing and knowing when there's danger or adversity and moving beyond that. Okay, into a safe place. Also, it looks like there's some wonderful independence coming. So I am working on some new projects that I hope to bring in multiple streams of income as I reach out and help others at the same time. And then regeneration, so there's this kind of renewal and this rebirth coming to harmony through the deer. And let's see, also the deer's antlers are very important because anytime there's something reaching outward like that, those are kind of like antenna, kind of like a tree outreaching to the heavens and to the sky above and to the very sun, as plants and trees grow towards the light to receive that nourishment. The same with the deer, giving this ability to be further and more sensing with the antlers. So it's important that myself, that Harmony, is visualizing this deer totem helping, receiving divine guidance, receiving more guidance, and being highly attuned and aware of the subtleties of the energies. So whether that's through the adversity that's come, also to when and how to surrender, and paying attention to the signals that are coming. Also, deers symbolize a journey, and certainly Harmony is on a new journey right now. And I'm excited about the journey and the adventure. And also, deers are very beautiful, graceful, peaceful. And that's how I want to walk through this year. Okay, next, we're looking at card number 33. And that's choice. 33 is a number of self-sacrifice, of higher learning and awareness. It is a master number in numerology. And this card is telling me that there is a choice, that there is a choice right now. The choice is about the choice to need to surrender and pay attention to the signals, and also the spirituality and the higher learning, moving into that it's okay to be vulnerable. And so opening myself up to being open, vulnerable with the right people, the right circumstances, with my higher power, and also being vulnerable through the adversity, and that it's okay to share that and to show that. And so that's what I'm here doing with you today in this reading, is opening up, being vulnerable, and inviting you into this very personal space, this very sacred and spiritual space. And so that is vulnerability. Next. Purpose. Purpose is coming, number 22. And lots of 11s and 22s and 33s are coming up. So actually, those are some numbers for me that are very important. If you look within our logo online, and if you have one of our business cards, you'll notice that there are the master numbers 11, 22, and 33 superimposed into the starburst that's in our logo. And I did that many years ago in order to attract that energy of spirituality, of spiritual awakening and awareness, because for me, that is my vision for Harmony. It's not just about bringing that into focus for me only. It is to sharing it with others. And so, in my last reading, 11 came up, 22 came up, or 11 came up twice, so it came to a 22. Now I have 22 and 33, so all my numbers have revealed themselves. What does it mean? You say, well, maybe nothing means nothing, maybe a number is just a number. Well, if you are a spiritual seeker and seeking guidance, then it means something. And so 22 is the master number in numerology, 11, 22, and 33. And I feel and sense the multiples of 11. So what is it saying? It's saying spiritual purpose, spiritual destiny, higher learning and awakening. And what does that bring to you? What is your purpose? The divine plan is being revealed. And so 27 for this card in numerology is a 9, which symbolizes the ending of the cycle before the beginning. We only have the numbers 1 through 9 Everything is a repetition of that and gets reduced. So it looks like there is kind of the ending of a cycle and the beginning of something new. And that this something new has to do with harmony and myself, not only receiving divine guidance and counsel, but being able to give that and to be that and do that. Which truly, over the past 21 years in my business, I have come to know what I do is not just beauty, but I see it as a form of counseling as well for others, and to be sharing harmony and creating that energy of harmony with others. And it's truly been my ministry. And I love to help others to heal, help others to grow and to become more and more awakened, and to become aware of the need for the awakening on every level, on a deeper level. And so counseling says you heal with kind words. I truly believe that we must be kind, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. And so, yes, listening is very important. Being in the silence is important. Wise advice. Where do we get wise advice? Well, what do you think we're doing right here and now? Certainly this is a form of wise advice and wise counsel. So I can see it's very clear here that harmony and myself is in the need to move through adversity into a deeper level of surrender. The signals that have been coming to me have to do with a new franchise opportunity, growing and receiving a 501c3 nonprofit charitable registration for my Elevate You Foundation, which I have been dreaming about and thinking about for many years. With all of the charitable works that I do in the community and what I believe in healing, I really have needed to have a 501c3 in order to continue on in that work. And everything seems to be falling into place to make that happen. And I thank you for your prayers and your support and your love and your guidance for the past 21 years. I have got to have the great benefit of to love you, all of our clients and friends and family, to share with you the very special gifts and talents I have for creating a spiritual space that is full of love and acceptance, that is truly harmony, within Commercial Center, Las Vegas, and beyond, for the many lives that harmony has touched over the years. For that, I am deeply grateful. It has been one of my greatest gifts. And so, where is this adversity, surrender, and signals leading to? Let's find out. Okay. Let's find out. Strength is coming. There's going to be wonderful creativity that's happening. And fire, passion, change, and rising like the phoenix from the ashes. Purpose is being revealed. There's a need to call to visualize and to release. And my question is, for all that has happened and the great challenge that I've been overcoming and working on in the past nearly 2 years, what is it about? The angels and the guides say to laugh, that you have to laugh and at these difficult situations and things that happen. There's this need to go within, to get in touch with that intimate spiritual space within, because that's where the grace can be found. Having goals is very important, and more importantly, in order to reach kind of not necessarily a finish line, but imagination is called for. And I certainly have been going deep within, doing soul searching, for what's next. And it's very exciting. Harmony is to go with the flow. This is where the growth is going to be. Using tenderness with myself and others in these situations. Nurturing is called for, to nurture. And within that, and staying in with the moment in the now, that is where the success will happen. And ultimately, it's all about transformation, changing and growing, actualizing one's dreams, because that's part of the journey. That's why we're here. In the end, it is about our individual spiritual awakening and growth, which, as each one of us grows and awakens, the world is a better place. And with that, we must have patience with ourselves and others. We must have faith in love and what's good. Having faith brings us a perspective that this planet is a space that we all share and live in, and that we can write our own book, that there is this world and space of unlimited potentiality. And I am to remember that as I move forward with changing and growing harmony, to remember I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. This whole process is a process of purification, renewal, becoming new again. And I will just share with you that purpose came up, and we have purpose here. Not by accident. So purpose is being revealed moment by moment. So I want to thank you for joining in with this very special Harmony New Year's reading. If you enjoyed this process and what I've done, I also offer these by video, by phone, and also here in Las Vegas, Nevada, at my healing spa and Oasis, a Harmony Nail Spa. And I thank you for joining in today for this very special New Year's reading. I received the guidance that I needed, and it helped to center me and to know that I am connected, I am supported, that all will be well. And here's one thing. Let's see about that franchise opportunity. Franchise opportunity is bringing wholeness into this situation, helping me to take responsibility for myself and having the courage to reach out to the angels and also to know that miracles are possible. So, and with Elevate You Foundation, I must allow it to blossom, and it will be a beautiful, beautiful process to allow me to release any entanglements of the past and put me in a position of power, of spiritual power, real personal power, with grace and humility and dignity. So once again, I thank you for joining this very special live, and please like, share, and comment. I thank you so much. Please also go to Elevate You, and I thank you so much for signing up for my podcast and supporting this vision of harmony. Many blessings to you and Happy New Year. Thank you.